Hey, it's Chris with droidshark. Let's go ahead and take a look at the application Noodles today. It's a very, very basic, almost minimalistic to-do list application that allows you to create multiple different to-do lists, and the only options are either you've done certain items or you haven't done them, and then you delete them as you go along with multiple to-do lists. As minimal as it is, its user interface is very nice. It's actually rather pretty, plenty of animations, and it's extremely useful for being so little. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at Noodles. Noodles is a really cool to-do list. So this is, as it says, an example to-do list. Eat noodles, swim the Atlantic, solve world hunger, add more cowbell, save the world from a deadly sea creature, buy an Android phone, and make ramen. Well, let's see. I'm not so keen on eating noodles right now, so I'm going to swipe right. If I swipe right, it'll cross it out, and swipe left, it'll uncross. You know, really intuitive, left, right. And this makes it really easy for, you know, as I've done things, to swipe over them. If it's a longer one, like, let's see, save the world from a deadly sea creature, you click it and it displays all of the text. So if it was something that didn't quite fit in here, it would actually display the whole thing. But let's say I say save world from a deadly sea creature is more important than solving world hunger. It's just an example, by the way. If I click on that little black dot and drag it up to above solve world hunger and drop it. So now that one is obviously slightly more important. If I long press, I can edit, delete, and cancel. Let's go ahead and edit solve world hunger. I can change the color to, you know, based off of how important this task is for me to complete: high, medium, low, and none. None's kind of like a gray, and then there's green, yellow, and red. So we can edit the actual text and hit refresh. So solve world hunger. Let's go with tacos. So we hit refresh, and boom, solve world hunger with tacos. Cool thing is I can hit menu, or actually real quick I'll show you this. If I hit the plus button right there, I can actually add a new item to this. So you just type in your new item details and hit the plus button, and it'll pop up here as well as changing the color. But if I hit menu and purge items, it will delete all of the crossed entries. So let's go ahead and cross. We've already swam the Atlantic, added cowbell, and bought an Android phone. So menu, come on, menu, purge items, and delete all crossed entries. If I hit yes, those entries will be deleted. So now if I hit menu and new list, I can create a new list. Let's call this one tacos. Don't ask, it's just what's on my mind right now. I just had Taco Bell. So create, and we'll add tacos and burrito. So to me, burritos is more important than tacos. So we'll hit edit, change the color to high. But I still think tacos are pretty important, so we'll long press, hit edit, and we'll change that to medium. Hit refresh. But I've already had tacos, so again, I'll swipe to the right, and it checks that off. And when I'm done, if I had burritos, I can check that off. So if you go all the way up to the top, you can swipe between the different to-do lists that you create. Really nice animation. If you long press on the name of the to-do list, you can either rename it or delete it. So we can delete the, well, make sure before we delete the instructions, did we miss anything? No, we've gone over it pretty well. So let's say we wanted to delete instructions. We click delete list. It'll double check, make sure, and you click delete. So again, it's a really simple, really simple application, but for anybody who needs to make just a very basic to-do list, this is a great application. You know, if I wanted to unswipe that, there we go, done. Now those are back on my list. It's so simple. Anybody who doesn't need an extremely elaborate to-do list would love this application. So hope you guys enjoyed it as well. So that was Noodles, a really minimalistic to-do list. If you're busy enough to actually need a to-do list, you may not need all the extra features and, you know, reminders and expirations and emails and back and forth, all these things that some of the other to-do lists have that maybe are more feature packed. Noodles does what it needs to do. essentials to having a to-do list, but it does it very well. As you can see in the video, it's a very clean UI. Very simple to understand. You swipe this way to strike out the text and swipe that way to strike them back in. And you're able to use it very, very quickly and efficiently. So when it comes to setting multiple to-do lists, this is an application for someone who doesn't want all of the extra bells and whistles in a to-do list application, just wants the bare minimum. So hope you guys enjoy it.